Well, I don't know about this music, but hello and welcome to Mason City, Iowa, home of the Mason City Riverhawks. But I got some news for you. If you're here looking for Riverhawks, at least Riverhawks athletes in action, you're not going to find it tonight. It's our St. Ansgar Saints versus the North Iowa Bison. Candle Genius here. We're just kind of getting a little pre-roll going. We're going to go to some ads here in just a moment. We got Tenacious T. Hello, Tenacious T.
Hello, sports fans.
We just turned on Tenacious T's mics. We're going to go to commercial here. We're a little bit early. We got things, I shouldn't say a little early. I think we scheduled for 6:30, Tenacious T.
Okay.
We have two members of our talented team of talent who are still on their way here. And I expect Summer D'Angelo will be running scoreboard tonight, but our Saints are just about ready to warm up, as well as these North Iowa Bison ladies. This is a state qualifier. This is a big deal. If you came to listen to Tenacious T talk about what it feels like, we're just going to have to wait, but we will cover that here as we get rolling. For now, as these ladies take the court for the first time tonight, the opening buzzer, the opening huddles, the energy, the hype. This is the regional final here in 1A. St. Ansgar versus North Iowa. Let's take a moment to hear from our sponsors. Thank you, sponsors, for making all of this work. We so appreciate you. We'll be back here in just a bit with a big game.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Did you know the EJ has an app available to download in your App Store for free? We can't wait to hear how you like it. Search Enterprise Journal and look for our logo, you know the one, or scan the QR code below. It's so easy, even a child could do it.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe. Before I knew Joe. Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe, buying crop insurance was hard. There's a better way to buy crop insurance. You got to get to know Joe.
Sometimes I worry.
Sometimes I'm scared.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed.
Sometimes I cry.
And that's okay, because sometimes is not all the time. It will be okay. You got this.
You got this.
You got this.
The worst place to watch a game is under the bleachers, said a wise fellow named Seymour Butts. With local schools going cashless entry only, you don't want to end up on the outside looking in because you weren't able to buy a ticket. When you add an FSB debit card to your mobile wallet, you'll have an easy, secure way to buy your ticket online or at the gate. So take it from Seymour and stop by FSB today.
Focus Insurance Team, safeguarding our neighbors in northern Iowa and southern Minnesota from risk.
It's Saints TV's goal to bring the game to those who are unable to cheer from the stands. Watching the stream is free. Creating it is not. Please consider donating to our cause through our donation partner, Give Butter. 100% of your donation goes directly to the St. Ansgar school system, where it is used for the education of our students, the equipment used to create these streams, and the athletic department so that our students can keep competing in the sports that are near to their hearts. Thank you for supporting St. Ansgar, and thank you for giving butter.
This broadcast is made possible thanks to the generous contributions of the advertisers you see here, as well as the Foundation for the Enhancement of Mitchell County and the Saints Legacy Fund.
Every single job that we do, either one or both of the owners are on the roof overseeing and often installing the products, which is something that we really pride ourselves on and make sure that we're going above and beyond.
Thank you, Patterson Seed and St. Ansgar, for your generous contributions to Saints TV. For more information on how Patterson Seed can help you get higher yields, contact Mike Patterson at mike@pattersonseed.com.
The Mitchell County Substance Abuse Coalition creates awareness of the impact of substance abuse and encourages change through collaborative prevention efforts. MCSAC meets on the fourth Tuesday of each month at 4 p.m. at the Mitchell County Courthouse in Osage. We are looking for new members to join the coalition to work together to build healthy communities within Mitchell County.
Getting vaccinated not only protects one person from getting sick, but it also helps to prevent spreading the disease to others. Call Mitchell County Public Health at 641-832-3500 for all of your vaccination needs.
St. Ansgar is a thriving community in north central Iowa with a lot to offer. Founded in 1853 by a group of Norwegian immigrant farmers, St. Ansgar is a small town with culture, character, and charm. Known as the Garden Spot of Iowa, it is a wonderful place to grow your family or business. You might not expect all the wonderful amenities you'll find here. Within our shops, you'll find unique gifts, home decor, collectibles, and antiques. You'll also find restaurants, outdoor activities, and events. St. Ansgar is a great place to visit any time of the year, and we take pride in our schools. Our youth are provided the highest quality education in a secure, positive, and challenging environment, empowering all students to reach their full potential. St. Ansgar welcomes visitors and newcomers with open arms and warm smiles. Come visit and see why so many people proudly call this area home.
It's been a wonderful experience having our kids come to We Saints. Each child is taken care of like they're our own kids.
I'm really excited about the future for We Saints.
We're excited to get a grant for this expansion, and we'll be able to take 50 more children once our expansion is complete.
Our community has been incredibly supportive, whether it be from donations or people just banding together to help out with small projects.
The staff are friendly, the atmosphere is great, and there's a great daily structure.
Stacyville Kids Care is very important to the community because it helps bring in young families in the community, which in turn helps our small businesses and our community overall.
We are striving for greatness and pushing all the boundaries to be great.
We try to give every child what they need developmentally, emotionally, socially.
My favorite thing about bringing her to Kids Care has been the vocabulary that she brings home. I see this daycare not just daycare, I see it as like a little family.
My son comes home every day from daycare and he's learned something new, and his behaviors have improved since coming to Stacyville Kids Care.
We're working on, simple skills to get them ready for preschool and kindergarten, like the ABCs, coloring, counting, typical things that you hope to see by the time that they're in preschool.
The staff here at Stacyville Kids Care is very, very nurturing.
I've taken little bits and pieces from each of my experiences and tried to bring them all together to create a program that works for our kids.
She changed the building, repainted, and she made it a lot more clean. She brought new families in and got everyone excited about the upcoming new Stacyville Kids Care. The Bright Wheel app has been amazing. You get to kind of keep in touch with what your kids are doing throughout the day.
We are really just focused on creating a safe, happy, and healthy environment for all the kids of Stacyville and the surrounding communities.
I could get pictures throughout the day of things that she's doing and videos, and it's just really awesome to be able to see exactly what they're doing. It's a really fun environment. There's good people working here, and you can see all the happy kids all the time.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game. And enjoy the game.
Did you know the EJ has an app available to download in your app store for free? We can't wait to hear how you like it. Search Enterprise Journal and look for our logo, you know the one, or scan the QR code below. It's so easy, even a child could do it.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe. Before I knew Joe. Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe, buying crop insurance was hard. There's a better way to buy crop insurance. You got to get to know Joe.
Sometimes I worry. Sometimes I'm scared.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed.
Sometimes I cry.
And that's okay, because sometimes is not all the time.
It will be okay. You got this.
You got this.
You got this.
The worst place to
The Iowa
Noise in here tonight. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mason City, Iowa. We made this introduction earlier, but it was much, much earlier. Candle Genius here, and now I got a team of 3 next to me. That makes 4 of us total here at the bench. We got
the Quattro.
Duke Scoop on this camera that you're looking at right here. There it is, that's Duke's camera, ladies and gents. And then here's our game camera for tonight, where we can kind of watch everything happening. This is how we do it here on Saints TV. We got one for replays. We got one for the first time that play happens ever in the history of the world. Like I said, Camera Genius next to me. Jack Tripper. I thought maybe I'd introduce yourself.
Hello, yes sir. Jack Tripper's here. D'Angelo right next to Jack Tripper.
And
Tenacious T.
Tenacious T. Coach Tenacious T, that is. He's on all the technical things, the ins and outs of volleyball. I see, look at that. Principal Urick out there taking some pictures of the students. I love how that
He's going to get Crozier. Even Crozier. They're going to lead the cheers.
Even Crozier's here, huh?
I will tell you one comment before we get this going. I haven't been in this gym probably in 30 years. This place has aged well.
Yes.
This is a good venue.
Yes, yes it is.
It is a good venue. They have
It
a newer one.
has not changed except for the floor.
Floor's different.
But everything else is the same. And it is a great spot.
So their speaker's great. I spoke too soon.
Might have to work on the sound system.
Yeah.
We're going to move to Duke's camera here while we do the intros.
This game provides each of us an opportunity to demonstrate how much we appreciate that effort and dedication. Fans, let's join in good sportsmanship to make this a memorable event for these young people. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the non-starters for the Bison. Number 1, Taylor Hendrickson. Number 7, Isla Potter. Number 8, Madeline Newton. Number 9, Neely Jensen. Number 11, Addison Gruber. Number 12, Emma Bankson. And number 13, Taylor Langford. And now, the non-starters for the Saints. Number 1, Kinsey Peterson. Number 4, Andrea Paulson. Number 7, Lila Wilton. Number 10, Bree Gabbard. Number 11, Mariah Michaels. Number 12, Alexis Fry. And now your starters for the Bison. Number 2, Ashlyn Beaker. Number 3, Bella Langfall. Number 4, Lily Beckman. Number 5, Tara Vergoots. Number 6, Emma Eichenberger. Number 10, Brooklyn Price. And the libero, number 15, Jennifer Lopez. And now your starters for the Saints. Number 2, Macy Meyer. Number 3, Sophia Urbach. Number 6, Lindsay Cruzy. Number 8, JC Johnston. Number 9, Amelia Porsche. Number 17, Ava Falk. Number 23, McKenna Norby. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise as you're able. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Guys are back. And we're back. Regional final. Trip to go to state.
Regional final. First few points will probably show a little nerves, but once you get to point 6 or 7 and the outside noise distractions get away, it'll look a little bit more like volleyball.
Yeah. Well, I think that, as a parent, this is the most nervous part. Like a track before the race starts, this is the most nervous as a parent. It's like, let's get this dang thing going.
As a coach, it's the same way. As a coach, you've been sitting there all day.
You know who are the least?
Trying to distract yourself from thinking about it.
Probably the least 12 nervous people, the 6 that are getting on the court right now.
The players have nerves, but honestly, much less than you probably think.
More adrenaline than nerves.
More adrenaline, more excitement. They really want to get going.
Yeah, I might take it a little bit. I'm fine.
Summer D'Angelo on scoreboard tonight, Skip?
Yep, Summer D'Angelo on scoreboard.
Excellent.
And I think Jodine are going to take turns.
And this is the first regional final for North Iowa in quite a while.
And this is our fourth out of 5.
Fourth in 5 years. And with a large group of kids back from last year.
Absolutely.
A little bit of a maybe psychological advantage on that.
Yes, hopefully that's true.
And you're used to the situation.
Been there and done that a little bit. But we've been in North Iowa's shoes. We were that team the first 2 years we made it where you have a really good record, you get there and you have to play one of the top 2 teams in the state
Meyer
to try and make it. So we kind of understand.
Good job by Meyer.
Good job, Meyer. Get a piece of it. Back outside here. Tip over.
Ava was
there.
That's the one thing that makes me nervous.
Nice
good
job by North Iowa.
That was a 2. All right.
And into the net.
And that's the one thing that makes me nervous about North Iowa. They did this against us in Algona, is finding that just over the blockers, because they're not going to beat our blockers with a kill.
No.
Good start by the Saints.
They're going to have to work around the blockers.
And we talked about it during the pregame commercials. Establish our game, establish the middle. So if we get a chance here, nice block.
Double block.
All right, free one, middle. Yeah.
Good swing.
Nice
Good
save there.
dig by North Iowa.
Good job by North Iowa. Still gives us a free one. Good job by Johnston. Over to Falk. Nice
swing.
Good
And that double block there by North Iowa.
And that'll take some adjusting.
Yep.
I mean, we've just played a couple teams that did not get a huge number of blocks against us. Now we know hands are going to be up. We just got to swing to areas on the floor a little bit. Swing around the block.
Out.
And that's a little bit of those nerves you talked
and
about.
that adrenaline, too. That adrenaline serve sends it very deep out the back line.
So right now we got Porsche and Urbach and Cruzy in the front row. We got Johnston, Meyer, and Falk on the serve here for the Saints. Good serve there.
Here comes one. Oh, nice spot.
Tip job there.
All right. No, okay, there we go.
Defense read that pretty well.
Good swing. It was a tip.
No,
not
just a
tipped
little
at the
long.
line there. Just
That
a
was
little long.
close. Like to see it. That was close. Like to see it.
And watching North Iowa play their other game, their last game they played, there's a lot of tips to the back row.
Yep. Left-handed serve. Good job by Johnson. Keep it in.
Johnson keeps it alive.
Free one for North Iowa.
Deep serves like that are hard to get a perfect pass on, so you're going to probably be sitting outside most of the time.
Good job by Meyer.
Pass.
We're not quite getting this.
Just out on that tip.
Don't quite have
right
the timing
idea.
out of that middle one.
Idea in general area. Both those corners are pretty well wide open.
Yep.
And as of yet, it's only been 5 points. We haven't established that quick set yet.
Nope.
It'll come here soon.
And
I think this
we
play.
got up on it once and hit it through their double block, so that means that it is there as an opportunity.
There it is.
There it
is.
was.
That's it.
There it was.
Dave McCulley with the call there.
And that time we went with
kind of a look-alike.
We moved
Kind
it
of
a
a
little bit so
look-alike.
it was behind the center that time to make them adjust.
Cruzy to serve here. Junior.
Good serve there by Cruzy.
Yep.
Oh, what they call there?
Us.
We were in the net.
Below the net? Is that what you're thinking?
No, in the net.
In the net.
The down ref when we're in the net will hold up a number of what player was that they are considering to be in the net.
Okay.
Those two blockers were mighty close.
Good job.
I didn't see it, but
Free one over there for North Iowa.
That's
outside, and that is good. Okay.
That was maybe close. Nice job. And that's what I'm worried about.
Yep.
But they hit it too high, and that's what they're worried
Good
about.
swing.
Yep. Early on,
Good swing
it
by
appears
Porsche.
that it's going to be kind of aggressive swings versus ball placement.
Right.
You know.
And,
Josie Jewell comes in the ballgame for
and we
Macy's.
talked about it before. When they're a little bit shorter and we're a little bit taller, they almost have to get too much height on the ball to get that dink. Nice serve.
Served by Urbach. Outside, double block there.
There's a good
and
serve by
that
5.
Back corner there.
North Iowa's here to play.
Absolutely.
And one of our goals with our block is to make sure we cover that line ball because our middle back defender will stay in from that a little bit. But that's something the coaches can adjust as the match goes along.
Saints down 1. Opportunity here.
Outside the Porsche.
They're having good digs by the. Got a piece of it. Good job.
Sophie was there.
Good
swing.
That's a
good swing.
A beautiful asset to have is our center being able to kill.
Oh yeah.
I mean that's a tool that not a lot of teams have.
Absolutely.
And good job by who set that to her, McKenna?
No, Josie hit that. So Sophie
Josie
still
hit
set
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Josie hit it.
Sophie had the first one. McKenna had the second one, and then Josie on the third.
Nice receive. Nice.
Yes, right
There we
back
go.
at him.
There we
Good
go.
job,
That's
Johnston
why,
there.
like you talked about, they got to put that ball higher.
Yeah.
JC's hands are going to be that low.
And that's the thing is that if they can't get a quick one, it's going to go high
if
enough
you're
to hope
trying
their
to
girls.
push that right above the top of the tape,
And if our girls are looking
that's
for
where
it,
our hands are going to be.
Yeah, portion of the serve. Nice serve. Good receive.
There's that tip.
Again.
Well,
what are they calling?
We're in the net.
wow.
Number 8.
Are we in the net?
We're going to pause that.
We might be
and we're
reaching
going
a
to
little
jog
like
it here.
that's
What's
the
we
hard
got?
part.
I don't.
Maybe on her
Did
way
she step
down.
over? Did she step over?
Yeah, I
there?
think just on her way down, she
One of
caught
the hard
net a little
things
bit.
on that is you see that tip coming, and as a
bet you're
blocker,
right.
you really
Nice
want
pass.
to reach that thing.
Yeah, how you like them apples?
Yeah, Johnston.
You really want to reach that ball on that tip, and that forces your wrist into the net just a little bit.
And what I like seeing about that one is that's our middle hitter, but she's over here on the right.
Yep, we're moving her around so that their middle blocker has to move with her. We're seeing if they're ball watching or if they're watching the hitter.
Make them slide the net. Tabbert now.
Tabbert on the serve.
Another good receive.
Right at the net. And there's that little donut hole there.
That's going to be their
communication is what's needed on that. We'd like to probably like to see Ava run through that so that Sophie can set, since she's our setter. If Sophie digs that ball, that takes out our setter.
That was
a deep serve there.
Good serve.
Put us in a tough spot.
There have been a few of those deep sets. And I think for the most part, our girls have been doing a good job of, you know what, don't take a chance. Let's just hit this thing back in.
That one is definitely out the back.
Like to see that when you...
Yeah. Makes it a lot easier when that decision is made.
Get in the routine of deep serves, sometimes you want to hit the next one harder and the next one harder.
Right.
Well, the last one you hit was close, so maybe this one you shouldn't hit as hard.
And
Meyer back in for Jewel.
How do they do it different, where to make it drop or to make it not drop? Is it in the hand?
It's usually with your follow through. If you kind of like pop the ball and pause your follow through,
good job by Sophie.
That can kind of help it drop.
Ooh.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
We got a piece of it back over. Good.
Sit back up. Good hustle. Let's get this one. Oh, that was okay.
Yeah, they look like
side to fall.
There we go.
Good swing. Good
Another
hustle.
good recovery.
Yeah.
I think we saved them a couple times.
Oh man. Both of them around the front row of the bleachers on that one.
But every time we hit it, great save over here. You know, I thought maybe some of it was going to be long, but when you're 3 feet in and you can hit it, you got to hit it, right, Coach?
Right.
Yep.
And different gyms have different rules on that. How far across the ball, like where is the ball across the bleachers where you're allowed to play it.
Sure.
So they stayed with
nice
it.
Receive.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good swing right past our blockers.
And that's a couple kills now
that
off
was
line swings.
Good swing there by
so we
the Bison.
may push our right side blocker out a little farther to guard the line a little more. Or we may have our middle back go take that line away.
Oh, good swing by Falk. Just a little bit far away from the net on that one.
Saints down 1. North Iowa came to play. They're playing loose, playing their game.
In a venue like this, in this situation, like we said, that
good
adrenaline.
Serve.
That adrenaline just
takes that away. So
smart play.
Saw the opening and made that tip to the deep back row.
I always preferred our team to play in louder gyms because it felt like they communicated more, they hustled more, they got in the flow of that adrenaline.
Good serve by Falk. Couldn't quite got caught up in the net, which slowed it down a little bit.
Changed direction and slowed it down just enough to make it tough.
Saints need to make a run. You need about 4 or 5 in a row. Hasn't been a big run by either team.
That is out.
We've had about 3 or 4 service errors already. I think that's been a big thing.
A lot of them long.
When you're the underdog, that's something you probably don't want to do.
But the long errors on those give me a little bit of a hint. I don't know that we'll see a lot of short serves.
I think she went to the parking lot to get the ball.
I'm going to get a popcorn and a pop.
Popcorn and a pop. She had to go all the way down.
Sub 1 for Lindsay because she couldn't find the ball.
Yep.
Dark hallway. So Cruzy's going to be on the serve here, tied 11-11.
And they say serve it now.
Good serve.
That's going to help us a little bit.
Yep,
okay.
Going to put him a little out.
Oh, deep. That's
right. Oh, yeah.
Well,
they went to that deep back corner, too.
We did not do a very good job of watching the hitter at that time. She came in giving away that she was going to push the ball, and if you watch her shoulders, that gave away exactly where it was going to go. And we kind of reacted instead of read.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, tough pass there by Nobi.
Yep, the Saints haven't really gotten in their groove yet.
Nope.
And we said when we watched them warm up, they had some jump servers and some tough servers, and that's causing us a little bit of an issue right now. That first ball serve receive.
Good swing right there.
Yep, if we can get that, we got to get that first pass in.
Yep.
Good job by Urbach to set up Porsche for the nice kill.
Jewel back in for Meyer in the front row. Urbach on the serve. And that's going to be out the back. So 14-12, the Saints are down by 2 here.
And you know, sometimes, we've talked about before, sometimes the teams that's the favorite, the 2 seed, it's sometimes
there's
that's
added
the first
pressure
game
on
is,
them.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
That's what we needed. Establish that hitter.
When we can run that off center from the middle, a little bit to this right side, that sets us up against a smaller blocker over here. In the middle, the taller middle can't come over. That's huge advantage for JC. She's going to hit over that smaller blocker.
And I don't know if either team has had more than 2 straight points.
No.
Nice block.
Double block there.
Oh,
and coming back at you. Back to the net, and Johnson sent it home.
Hulk smash.
That is a dangerous place to put the ball.
Things a bit. Good serve. You know,
quick one outside.
North Iowa.
And out.
North Iowa doing a great job of service receive. They're dotting the setter.
No, they are dotting the setter. The setter has not moved a lot for them.
Saints first time of either team, 3 in a row. Up by 1. Keep it going, Porsche, the senior. Nice serve. That one's a little bit better for us.
Off to make it hard on the hitter.
Tight. And
that's all right. Rule number 1 of volleyball: never reach back.
Never reach back.
There's usually somebody assigned to be right there behind you.
Yep.
That's waiting for that ball.
Yep, and a lot of its instincts. It's
right,
just,
a lot of its instincts.
It's right there. I got it.
In a loud gym, you might not be able to hear her calling for it.
So North Iowa kind of stops the bleeding there.
Ava swings a good one. Even though she was a little bit far from the net, still went with a big swing.
Right.
She really did.
Well,
be aggressive on those balls.
Like you said before, I think she kind of waited to let it get a little farther in front of her.
That play could have been completely different if we gave him a free ball on that.
Yeah,
so getting that swing.
Bree Tabbert is on the serve.
I'm calling an ace here. Oh, that's a double hit. Well, you can do that on the serve. I always forget. Nice.
Which is leading on the first ball.
Okay.
They're going to send it
good
deep.
Push.
Great communication there.
Falk again, dialed the back corner.
There we go. Yes, in the corner.
Oh, that was perfect.
Old Saucy Gardner over there saw that one go down.
Oh, yes, he did. Tabbert again on the serve.
Nice. Good reception.
Gets it right at the net.
Okay, that's a free one.
A free one.
Ooh,
oh, nice.
Nice little quickie.
This will be open.
That's
yes!
a great spot.
Cruzy saw that little bit of opening.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. And if the set had been a little higher, she was going to crush that.
Yeah, she was swinging that one off somebody's forehead.
The block was late. She was going to hammer that.
But a smart part of her by still at least hitting it down.
Yep, she recognized the set was a little low, knew where to put it.
Nice.
Good serve by Bree. Double block was there. Oh, she just barely got it over. Yeah, barely got it over.
But huge deal to get that 3-point lead right there, 18-15.
Yep, for sure.
This late when you're only playing the 25.
Yep, side out here. Side out
now
right away.
You can side out the rest of the way and you still win. You just
good
can't
job by
give them
Norby.
any serving runs.
Go to Falk.
Come outside to Jewel. Good swing. Good swing by Jewel.
Right on the line.
Here comes a taco boy. And a ribeye steak.
Yeah, baby.
And a teenage and an alligator.
Now, if you're in a situation where it's point for point the rest of the way, it doesn't matter. You have a 3-point lead.
But I'd rather get 6 in a row.
Meyer on the serve. That one's a little bit juiced up. Too many Wheaties this morning.
Yeah, and both teams, I think, still feeling the nerves. A lot of long service errors.
Yeah.
Well, and they're aggressive service errors. They're aiming for spots and trying to put pressure on the other team.
Ooh, nice.
That was a rocket. Yeah, that was a rocket coming across.
Serve. Another look at that one.
Because as she threw it up, you didn't think it was going to be, and then it was like a quick whack.
I thought it was going to go in the net, actually. Let's get this one in the net. Good job by
Cruzy was there to clean that up. We got double block there.
Get over the net.
Never got it to the net.
And it's kind of a tough task when you got Lindsay Cruzy jumping right in front of you.
You can tell when they're jumping out there, they're a little worried about Lindsay and Jason.
Yeah.
Don't blame them. Falk with the serve.
That one's going to be deep also.
So I think we've had about 4 or 5 deep. They've had 3 or 4.
Yep.
For those watching at home, there's not a delay. We can just tell that early that it's going long.
Yeah.
Nice.
There it is right there. Oh,
she went with the tip.
That's all right.
Free one.
Oh, back row spike.
All right.
Miss it, so that
We got one there, and back over. Good scramble.
Let's get this one. Good save.
Ava with a good one.
There we go.
That's tough.
She's okay.
Yep.
She was in the net, but she was outside the antenna, so that's legal.
Okay, good job. Come on, guys. Come on, Saints.
Just a little mistiming there. Great volley there.
Yep, you might have
Hell
seen
of a scramble there.
Amelia jumped for that ball outside and land in the net, but because she's outside of the court and outside the antenna, it's legal for her to be in the net.
All right, Saints need a side out. Need a side out. There we go.
Yep, timing still hasn't been perfect on that middle.
We don't want to.
Oh, boy.
That was close one, but it was not on the side.
Don't replay that one. Don't replay that one.
It was out. It was out.
All right. Cruzy
White House close. That was close.
Cruzy will serve, and then McKenna will come in. Nice.
Good serve by Cruzy.
Nice dig.
There's a good swing.
Good job.
That's over.
Oh, we had 2.
Everybody was there in the right spot. When that overhead pass happens, your job is to basically like crash the net because you assume they're trying to put it down to the floor.
Yep.
So
all right, tied at 21 here.
So too many people were in the right spot. Is that what you're saying?
There it is.
And let it go out.
That's it.
Good swing.
They got up, but they were late. So since they, like physics, they're on their way up. As that ball hits them, it's going to push that thing way out of bounds.
Physics.
Oh, yeah.
Physics. Devin would be so proud. I know he's listening to us. Devin, you'd be so proud.
Geometry and physics.
All right, let's go.
He's not listening.
Let's close this one out, Saints. Urbach with the serve. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good serve.
And again, a good reception.
Yeah.
Into the
And
net.
into the net. Did not get over. Did not get over.
They're trying to run a set a little faster to her in hopes that we can't get that middle blocker
Can't get a
out
blocker.
there.
But we're gonna.
But they've got to have a better pass if they're going to do it, too.
All right, so Urbach
The middle has
serve
to be
again.
a threat to keep our middle at home.
Good service.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
You push her out a little
Change
bit
the
farther.
location
Going to
a
go
bit.
for a back row hit.
Good job by Johnston.
Urbach.
Just over on that.
Oh, good swing by Jewel.
That was a good swing by Jewel. They push her down. But they're
They're gonna mosh pit.
Oh, a
Timeout, North
Set point.
Iowa. Set point 24-21. Saints are going on a little bit of a roll here.
Yeah, and this
Josie Jewell, 3 for 3 with kills right
Yeah.
now.
Nice.
Three kills on 3 swings.
And we're always looking. We have that player that kind of
Right.
rotates through, but
Staying
whoever's
aggressive.
hot is hot.
And we got to close this one out because again, as the favorite, you don't want to let them get that first
No
F.
false confidence.
Yeah, don't give them belief to start. Make them battle all they have to do.
Yep.
You got that 1-0 game lead.
And really the difference is, I would say probably about the most, probably equal in errors between service errors
absolutely.
and some
Service
kill
errors.
I don't think either team is really any better or worse in that area.
No.
Yep.
They're all playing with a lot of nerves and a lot
Yep.
of freaking aggression, yeah.
And some of the things like you said before, some of the points that they've gotten are just those weird points.
Right.
And that's what's going to happen tonight.
So Urbach is going to be on the serve here.
They want to keep
Set
it weird.
point.
We want to be traditional.
Yep, set point here.
Good
dig. Passed outside, double
Good
block,
swing
got a
out
piece
there.
of it.
And let's do it.
Get a swing.
So it's just a little bit back. Yep.
That one almost
Her
there.
arm got a little low and underneath the ball.
Yeah, absolutely it did.
But at the end, it just about dropped in there.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this one.
There's a lot of good volleyball IQ here tonight. How these players are placing these on
There
the
it
court.
is right there.
Oh,
missed it
A little bit wide. Did it get
boy.
tipped? They want to know if it got tipped.
And I think we're wondering if they were in the net a little bit because the net's shaking pretty good.
Oh, yes, they were.
They were.
They were.
I think that's what, I think
Yeah,
that's
they
what
were definitely
JC
in
was
the
looking
net.
for was. There it is.
There it was! Woo! Great swing by Porsche.
Yep.
Sends that one home.
That's a big win. That's a big set win.
Set one goes to the Saints, 25-23.
Yeah, one thing we talked about all year is our athleticism. A game like that is going to drain on you a little bit. I don't think North Iowa's is deep.
You battle.
That's that might be better to win 25-23 than 25-8.
Pretty well.
We're not even tired. We're over there dancing.
We're dancing.
I mean, another thing for us too is like if you notice.
Dude, Scoops, you got that dancing going on over there?
When we
he's
played,
watching it.
there
Duke's
he is.
got it. Duke's
I
got
don't know
it.
which one it was.
Presco?
Play loose, play fast.
When we played Riceville, they dug a lot of our hard swings.
Yep.
When we've gotten hard swings so far tonight against North Iowa,
They're not digging them.
It's been a point.
Yep.
As long as we've kept it in and got a nice hard swing, we've scored the point. Defensively, they've scrambled really well, picked up a lot of balls, a lot of free balls, a lot of the tips we've had to do. But if we get those hard swing opportunities,
it's going to be points.
Been over.
Yep. And North Iowa's done a great job on our service. I mean, they've dug everything out. They've got pretty good passes.
They forced us into some out-of-system swings.
Yep. I think we had probably 4 or 5 service errors and 0 aces.
Yep.
They had probably 2 or 3 service errors and about 3 or 4 aces.
Yeah.
And that kept it close.
Yes, absolutely.
And honestly, Coach, today's
that was
team,
the difference in the game. It was only 25-23.
We haven't set up. I mean, our middle hitter has. I mean, the timing has not been perfect
timing
yet.
hasn't quite been there
yet.
And I think that'll get better as games 2 and 3 go along. Like a lot of times when you're trying to read that middle coming hard, the nerves can come in a little bit on that stuff because you want it to be so perfect.
Yep.
But I know last year we used to stress a lot like you don't have to make perfect plays. You just have to make good ones.
Right.
And good ones will be enough. Like, we're not looking for perfection. It doesn't have to be perfection.
And again, with our height on that middle one, even if the timing's off, maybe you can't hit it straight down, but hit it hard and kind of deep on a down angle.
Josie Jewell's last kill was partially because they're worried about our middle.
Right.
They
Because
could only send one girl out, right?
Their middle blocker both was late, and because she had the transition that way, was probably 3 feet off the net.
So they're not directly in line.
Yeah. And therefore, it hit her hands and went right down with a couple feet to spare in between her and the net. So that's kind of huge for why we talk about establishing that middle so we can set everywhere else. Because now they're going to be so worried about JC and Lindsay, as they should. And those guys will still get their swings.
And a little bit different than the last couple games. The last couple games, we started the first game really hot, really in sync, and then kind of petered off a little bit. I'm kind of excited to see what happens this game because we weren't quite together the first game. If we can come together, then that's going to be a big motivational.
Right. And with the situation and the adrenaline and the noise in the gym, we've had some of those games where we felt like we've had that little lull. I think the noise, the adrenaline will help us to not have those little lulls.
Yep.
So set 2 about ready to start. North Iowa's going to be on the serve. We got Urbat, Cruzy, and Falk in the front row. We got Meyer, Johnston, and Norby in the back row to start set 2 here.
And again, some of our plays that were big momentum shifters were that one where Sophie on the second one sent it over.
Yeah.
That was a big play.
Now this girl's one that had that real laser coming over.
And this is give an opportunity. Okay, good.
Mason just not quite tall enough. Bad genes.
So that's a little what you mentioned earlier, Coach, wasn't it? Just expect that someone's behind you on that, and maybe not. I'm looking at the replay, thinking there really wasn't.
No, she's in the right spot. You expect their middle to put it down, and she mishit it a little bit, so it floated up to a spot that was harder to play.
Good swing by Falk.
That's a nice cross-court swing.
Yeah.
And most games, it seems like most games we tend to be at least tied or to about 5. Ooh, nice little serve.
Oh, it couldn't quite. Just tickled the tape there on that one. She tried. She crawled to it. She tried to crawl to it.
Oh, that's tough.
Nice catch, Hayes. Don't ever do it again.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that elbow pad's on there. That helps her get a little extra inch on that army crawl.
Yeah.
And that one's into the net.
A little too aggressive on that last one. You were successful.
And she has definitely been there most.
And that's that, like, I got 1 serve. I got 2. I'm going to go a little harder the next time. I think I'll get, but you don't need to. That's going long.
Just a little bit deep there on
Folks missed a couple here. And that one that hit the net and dropped, a lot less devastating when it's 3-0 than when it's 18-18.
Well, you remember way back in the day, that would have been a side out.
Yeah, right.
You know,
So we called the timeout. The reason we called the
serve.
timeout, Macy's robo arm was a little bit loose there. So it slid down, and she wasn't able. They can't take a time.
Hey, that reminds me of a situation I once saw at a Wartburg volleyball game.
Yes?
Only it was a knee brace against Co. And they had to take the girl out. And Aspen Falk came in and took over as the center for the Wartburg Knights.
Oh, there you go.
It was a recent game.
And finished out the W for that game.
Yeah, so that's why the timeout was taken there.
Equipment timeout.
Yep, kind of equipment timeout, but you can't do anything about it. You got to just, if you can't get it on, it's got to be a timeout.
Or
right? It's not like
I don't know, maybe they can grab some tape and wrap it up and
That's
just
what they're
tighten it
doing
up
now
a little bit.
North Iowa student section on the Duke's replay cam here. Everybody dressed up tonight. I feel like maybe there's some sort of holiday coming up where people dress up. I don't know.
It's not Hawaiian Day tomorrow.
It feels like it. It
One
could
guy-
be.
one guy
Maybe.
has
a coconut brassiere.
Well, he does.
I think it's Hawaiian Day today, by
Yes,
the look
he
of
does.
things.
All right.
And he's very proud of it.
Yes, he is. Shouldn't be.
I would be. I would be.
All right.
All right, so we're back now. 4-1, Bison.
Got to make sure the antenna's straight over there. Larry Eichmeyer checking it out.
Yeah.
All right, Saints need to kind of regroup here quick.
That's dropping.
There you go.
Good pass coming outside the Porsche.
Hard
Good
swing.
Oh, there we go.
That was your first dig off a hard swing, but they were in the net of the block.
All right.
Good.
And that was one of the first actual big kills that they brought back.
Right. This is the first good solid dig off a hard swing.
Thank you, Average Joe, for chiming in from Airspeed Acres, kicking Kimbasu.
So this game we got Norby serve. Nice serve.
That was a good tough flat serve.
Nice.
And way to be there.
Oh.
I thought it was coming back
Yeah,
yet.
they were still battling on that.
We just about cheered before it was done there.
Kind of pulled the old Bears cornerback.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Saints back within one here. So Norby serving this game.
That's a good serve by Norby there. Maybe a little bit out of sync. Good
All
job
right.
by Porsche.
Gives ourselves an opportunity here.
It's going to be a deep one there. Good for Tip. We didn't get a piece of that one.
There we go.
Position,
Oh,
but
here's a
there's
swing of a
the
ball.
swing.
There it is. Good dig.
Nice dig by North Iowa.
Well, this is going to be a free one, though. All right, let's get the quick
There
middle.
it is right there. Run that.
Oh, gets off the
And
side.
just over the tape.
Just lucky enough.
He knew
off
where
the
she
tape.
was going,
The
but
rail
she
rider.
couldn't swing.
The rail rider. And I
Found
like
that little area.
And I like this too, where you have Cruzy serving the first game, where it comes from kind of top down to the Norby's a little quicker, faster serve.
Yep, just a
Give
little
him a
bit
different
different.
look. Yep.
A little bit different.
So those of you who don't know, who the heck is this Tenacious T guy, and why does he think he knows everything? Tenacious T, you want to tell our audience out, the record audience, by the way, nearly 500 tonight. Why the heck do you know
Just a little
so
bit
much?
off.
Well, let's see. I could give you the long version or the short version.
We don't have all night.
Okay, the short version is 25 years of head coaching experience in volleyball.
There you go.
So there you go. Played in college a little bit myself.
There we go.
Swing by
Volleyball.
Johnston.
Did a little junior college coaching.
Oh, did you really?
Yep, for 1 year in Iowa Central. That was before, that was right out of high school. I was an assistant coach. So that was, only 25 years ago. So, yeah.
So 125 years of coaching.
Yeah.
125. Good serve by Urbach.
This guy's seen it all.
Oh, we're going to get a double
we
hit
got
there,
that.
I believe. Yes,
That's
we
the
did.
first
We
one
got a
of
double
those,
hit.
right? Huh.
Let's see if we
Knock
can
on
see
wood,
it here.
that's the first one tonight.
I'm not going to
it didn't
toot
look
my own
crazy.
horn on my
Yeah.
career wins, though, because that's not good to look at. But I will toot my own horn at every program I started at. We only had 5 or 6 wins, and every one we ended with over 20.
So good job by Urbach to be there.
You're
Outside
the
Jewel.
rebuilder.
Jewel knew
Yeah.
that she could not jump. I
Yeah.
learned that the last time.
Nice.
Good
Great.
dig by
Good
Falk.
reaction.
Good move by Soap.
Nice save by North Iowa. Free
Here's
one,
another
though.
free ball.
All right, get it back
Right
to
here.
her.
They're not ready in transition. A little low.
Little punch. Coming back outside.
All right,
Tip
free.
back over.
Quick in the middle.
Yep.
Good swing, Johnston.
And when we have those long rallies like that, or them, one thing that was to our advantage on that one is they had a swingable ball, but they just set it over again.
Right.
And like, will you notice
We can
when
wait-
we had
we
a
can wait and
swingable ball,
reset.
we swung, that ended the rally.
Good
That's
serve
good
by
serve.
Urbach. Erbach again. Outside to Porsche.
And there we
Good
have
swing,
yep.
though. That was a decent swing.
Got a piece
Blocked.
of it. Norby over to Porsche again.
All right, back at it
Let's
here.
get a block here.
Double
Nope,
block
don't
and
need it.
into the net.
And the thing, too, with North Iowa is they get in a situation where they had to set it back that way, and that's not one of their big hitters.
No.
But that's the only way
and I
she'll
think
go
they're
with
trying
it.
to mix it up at that point because they'd gone outside a few times
Yep,
to give us
nice
a different
serve.
look a little bit.
Good
Serve by Erbach.
That's a nice high ball, but they're
All
only
right.
going to be able to get a free ball out of it. We need a little bit
Back
better
over
pass out
Jewel.
of that free ball.
Good swing by Jewel.
Another free one.
Oh, that's
that
trouble.
No, not this time.
There we go.
Not this time, fellas.
Timeout.
So
Timeout,
earlier
North Iowa.
in game 1, we got that 3 or 4 point lead at 18-15. Now we got it at 9-6. We're starting to get a little more comfortable.
Let's get it by 3. Let's get it by 5. Let's get
If
it by 6.
North Iowa wants to come back,
friends.
I think they're going to have to get aggressive. They're not going to be able to take those high balls and just set them over and roll them over.
Put the
They're going
pressure
to
on
have to
them.
take swings. They're going to have to do aggressive pushes to the floor. They're going to have to try and hit up our block.
And that should be to our advantage.
But they can't get soft.
No, absolutely not.
Hey, thanks all of you for chiming out. The chat is open tonight, so let us know where you're coming in from. This one watching from Denver, probably related to Not Your Average Joe. I see Average Joe's Airspeed Acres chiming in.
All right.
We got Lori Tiedemann chiming in. Go Saints. And we got
some Bison fans out there.
Yeah, Tenley.
Thanks for joining us.
Tenley, I apologize. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but the world can see you now.
Welcome, Bison fan. Again, we're trying not to be too biased, but we're going to be a little bit. But
Yep.
you guys got a good quality team here, so we're trying to do our best to
They
respect
sure
the
do.
team.
We've been watching these Bison all year
Yeah.
long, and it's
great
I think
to
we
see.
played them once in a weekend tournament, perhaps.
It's great to
right?
see because they're top of Iowa Conference, right?
Absolutely, yep.
So there's going to be a top of Iowa
The other
Conference
half
team
of the
at
conference.
State. You bet.
Erbach on the serve.
Did they ice her? They did not.
Not today.
Good reception. Good set.
Oopsie.
Good play.
Yeah. They missed the 2 blocks. We had a double block set up. And was
Good
able
play
to
coming
get
out
right
of the timeout.
between the high block.
You know,
that
that's
was-
what you
that
want to do
was
on a
big to
timeout
score
is
that
come
point.
back and
Yeah,
that was a
absolutely.
huge point.
If they lose that point, that could
Yeah.
be maybe not a true backbreaker, but
It'd be
you
right
know,
up there.
Third vertebrae is going.
A back bender.
Oh,
Well, that's going to be a tough one there
Yeah.
for us.
We didn't quite
Tough
dot the
pass,
center
yeah.
there.
yeah,
No, we
that's
did
tough
not.
to read. Okay, what side is that coming down on? Do I need to get there in a hurry?
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
they
And
going to push it down? Do I play defense or do I
Yeah.
attack it?
And if it comes to that point in your body where you have to set it, you got to get it up.
Yeah, and you have to play that ball before it drops below the top of the net.
There we go.
There it is, right there. Oh,
Little punch over. They were able to dig it out
Oh.
and
All
out.
right.
Right idea, really,
Yeah.
by North Iowa right there. That's the right idea.
That was probably
just
your best
missed.
chance of getting a point.
Yeah, just missed.
Porsche back with a serve now, the senior. Air Force commit.
Air Force commit. Absolutely, she is.
Nice serve.
Good serve
Little
there.
knuckleball.
That puts them out of rim
Yep,
a
it
little
does.
bit. Got out of the setter there. Falk with the spike. To the middle. Single
Good
block.
job by
but we were able
Norby.
to dig it out.
Nope. Need to get that a
Punched
little bit
over
lower,
there.
but still. Oh,
That's
here's
right at the net.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Johnson's
There
going
we
to win
go.
that one.
see, Amelia's doing a good job of getting
Good
that
job.
line.
Great
Nice
job by
recovery.
Norby to
Come
clean
on, let's
that
get
up.
this one. That's too
That's
close.
tight. She's in trouble.
Oh, just got it past
Josie,
our
yep.
blockers.
Josie found herself a little bit off from that further than she wanted to be.
Weren't quite tight enough.
Great job by Norby to keep that one alive. though,
Yeah,
after
to
the,
be there,
the
yeah.
s- The set went over Johnson, and Norby was there to get it over.
If Johnson had a third arm, she would have got it.
Right.
This is a good one
There-
here.
Oh. Still just a bit off on that middle hit.
Yeah.
May
Timing
have,
isn't
may have
perfect.
twisted her body a little too much to make it sharp.
Yeah.
And these
And the
guys,
famous cheer.
yeah, there's
a
a net there.
Yes, if in case none
There
of
you
you
go.
saw
Nice
it.
pass.
Little tip job there by Johnston.
But takes out the setter.
Yep.
Setter had to dig it, so now
Nice.
they have
And
nice
double
play.
block. Johnston
Falk and
Falk.
Johnston there. Tabbert, the senior, coming in to serve. Let's see a couple. Let's get 3 or 4 here. North Iowa doing a good job of, they got down 3, brought it back
Yep,
and tied.
they battled back.
You know,
They said
because
that 9 to
they
6
know they
thing
can't
could
get
be
down
big.
5 or 6.
Trevor Kittleson from Albania.
Yes, he's overseas.
Is he?
Yeah.
Das ist Belosch. But then
nice
come back to it.
right there.
Way to win it at the net.
Helps to be
Cruzy.
tall right there. Oh, double hit right there.
Dang it. That would have been a good opportunity to set it back up.
You can't see.
So what did happen there? What happened on that one?
We had a double hit.
Yep.
Double hit coming over.
Yep, had both hands at the same time.
Got it.
There
Deep
we go.
one there. Close to the net. Good punch
Trouble,
by
good
Falk to get
save.
it over.
Nice.
Double block and
Unfortunately.
off the hands, out.
But
So
that's what we talk about with them for aggressive swings. The good things can happen.
Right.
You might get blocked sometimes, but sometimes it's going to go out of bounds.
And North Iowa's doing what they need to do. Ooh, good job by
barely
Johnston.
over there. Good swing by Jewel.
All right, free one. Let's take advantage of it. Nice pass. Nice set.
Oh,
Oh, they missed that one.
that was going to be wide open for the taking too.
All right, coming back over. Jewel's going to tip it over.
Setter's out, so we'll see what she's got a reach on that. Oh, good swing.
Oh, yeah.
I
Good
did
set
not
there.
think she was going to get her arm to that ball, and she did.
She did. She did.
About the same position we were last game.
Yep.
Saints need to just kind of tighten it up right now.
Yep. North Iowa on the serve here. 13-11, Bison.
All right, there's a good one.
And outside to Falk. Falk puts a good swing on it.
Good return.
Side
Another
to
hard
double
swing.
block.
Yep, that was going to land in, so good coverage.
Right back at her.
Yep.
Oh, swings it to the back corner. Was able to elude our double block there. And again, that could be where we're playing that line a little bit more. She sees it and
She
comes
took
across.
line on the first couple swings and went off her block, so she smart hitter.
Yeah.
She went cross the next
Yep.
time.
Saints need a side out or get a timeout.
Tough one for Soph.
We're just not quite getting in the position.
Nope. Little
Timeout.
Yeah, just a little bit far out there.
That's a little further back than we want to have it when we're going to take that swing. Really got to reach behind you to get that swing, and it's going to be really hard to keep that in the court.
All right, 15-11, Bison are up.
There's a good pass.
Yeah, there we dotted the setter.
Boy, we're just
Cruzy
not
was
getting
able-
a power.
No, we're not
in the middle.
connecting
Let's
on
get it
those
here.
middles. Right here. Oh.
Yeah,
And that was in. Boy, she took a lot off it just because
Still
the timing
not as
was
clean
off.
as what we
No,
wanted.
we haven't
but
had a clean middle really.
made the adjustment, kept the ball in the
early
court.
in the first game.
Yeah, so Macy Myers back in to serve for the Saints. And into the net. Service error there by Macy Myers.
Smartest guy, you know Joe Carlson reaching out.
Ah, yes,
Glad to have you out there, Joel.
Tough serve.
Yeah.
Really tough serve.
That was your protect your face one with the hand.
And that's their low flat server that we struggled with so far in the first couple of games.
She's definitely been the most effective server that they've had there.
Her feet are on the floor for that serve.
Oh, no.
Great save. Great save by Johnston.
That might be something we're going to talk about
Let's
later.
build on that right there.
That's a big
We
point.
needed that because we were in the slums.
That was going to be 18-12 and not 17-13, so that was a huge save.
All right, Falk has to get this serve in here. 2 service errors in a row. Get it in here, Ava. There you go.
Zinn coming near side.
Yes.
Double block was there again.
All right, let's keep her going.
And that time Sophie stepped over on that line and said,
let's
not
pump it
this
up.
way.
Let's pump it up.
Falk on another good serve
Nice.
there. Dropped
There
it
we
in
go.
there for the ace.
Let's go.
This is showing you what a huge momentum point that's
Oh, my God.
just that goofy save play.
What an
was.
athletic play.
That
Drop it short.
Another good service there by Falk.
Ah.
Good swing. Good swing from where she was at.
Yeah. Now we got. So 2's their hitter. 2's had most of their kills. Good job, the Saints, to get 3 there.
Brad Mulford reaching out. Thanks, Brad, for being
Need to
here.
side out
as
again here.
always.
Sheffield Superstars.
He just side out and 1. Good pass.
Yep, dotted the setter there.
Good set.
There's
kill.
the swing.
Boom.
That's what we need right there. And we haven't seen a lot of it. We haven't dotted the setter very often tonight. Hopefully we start getting in that groove.
Yep.
So Norby's going to be on the serve here for the Saints.
This is a game that feels like we're down more than 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that
nice
is a
good serve.
Well, and that's where that little mini run helped us because we felt like
good
we were
job
down.
by Porsche. Over to Sophie.
Coming back over to Porsche. She tips it over.
All right.
We're going to dig one deep.
Macy's
got that. And there's a good swing.
Oh, yeah.
Good swing by Johnston.
That was a little closer there. We're getting closer to being right on time. Saints only down by 1. Make a nice comeback.
Sophie seem to be a little bit more in rhythm right now than Sophie and Lindsay.
Yeah, and I think part of it is that, you know, just the hang time of
adjusting to what hitters in the front at what time makes it a little bit.
And a double block by Porsche and Johnston.
Porsche right there, just tied up, folks.
Tied up 18 to 18.
The Saints and the Bison are tied at 18.
Saints.
All right, spank that
what
one again.
Is that a 4 or 5 point? 4 or 5 to 1 run.
And there's an ace. Got to be a timeout here by North Iowa.
Ball that we did off the serve receive with JC. It's like a 6 to 1 run since then.
All right,
and they do not call timeout.
Sometimes
here we go.
Now keep her in. Hustle volleyball plays can make such a huge difference.
You called it earlier.
Good receive. Good way to get a piece of it. Good job by Norby. We've got a chance here. This is a good set.
There it is.
That's
good swing by Porsche.
Rock 'em, sock 'em, robots. And North Iowa waiting to take the timeout. Nice.
Another good serve by Norby.
The serves are deadly, aren't they?
It's going to be back row and blocked.
Out of bounds.
And
nice.
out.
What a run. What a run by the Saints.
How many timeouts do you have?
You get 2 timeouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As a coach,
per set.
Okay, per set.
It's easy to second guess up here.
Yeah, I know that.
Nice.
I know
Goodness, that
like
serve is good.
I don't think I would
have. It's over.
Oh, she just missed her timing a little bit.
Nice pass. Nice
coming
set.
outside to Porsche. Swinging!
Yep.
I agree with you.
And there's the timeout. Yeah, there's the timeout. 22-18 Saints.
Stop the bleeding a little bit.
It was 17-13?
It was 17-13 when we had that wacky serve receive ball that we one-armed over that they weren't ready for.
Yeah.
They have scored 1 point since.
Yeah. Oh, Trevor Kittleson over there across the seas. He probably had to set an alarm to watch this game. What time is it over there, Trevor?
Where's he at?
Yeah, we got 5:50. We got.
Nice.
I saw a thumbs down come through earlier. That's usually how we know that we could always do better.
Yeah.
I don't see it out there right now, though.
Wow, what a momentum change by the Saints.
Yeah.
And you kind of felt it. You could feel the Mighty Mo's start to switch. And when it did, the floodgates came open.
Well, there was a while there, which is it's hard for us to not be able to say anything. And there was a little while where there wasn't anything for us to say.
No, absolutely not.
No. They even had us quiet for a little bit.
They did.
Trevor Kittleson, almost 2 a.m.
Oh.
What is that?
Almost 2 a.m.
Oh, look at that. What are we looking at here? Macy Meyer, Sophia Urban. Look at that shirt, you guys. That's a
It's a fine shirt. It's a fine shirt.
So a timeout by North Iowa. Let's see if they iced McKenna.
She has another good
serve.
serve.
You did not ace me.
With an ace.
Did you ice her? No. You aced her.
You definitely aced her.
Ice water does not work for her.
Nice.
And another rib. Just out.
And I don't think they chose to not hit that one. I don't think they could have.
I don't think she's getting an arm on that at all.
I think that was a little bit of a look at each other and like, oh, thank God it went out.
Yeah, they would have no chance of that. Good job by McKenna.
All right, so 23-19. Saints are up. Bison on the serve.
Side out right here. Good pass. Good set.
Outside the
good
course.
kill.
Good swing.
Wow.
Woo!
You know what? And there it was. We got to the center. Sophie could pick her.
Yep, she could pick her poison.
We got set point here.
Just late enough getting out there that there's a seam for Amelia to put the ball down in.
So Urbach is going to serve here for the set point.
Are we chanting there's a ball there? Urbach trying to end this. Nice
serve.
Good receive.
Outside, double block.
All right, way to be there, Soph.
Gonna have
over to Jewel.
Free one there. Good.
Nope.
Oh, she tried to go down. Yeah.
All right.
It's all right.
Yeah, good swing.
Yeah.
Let's just
Center out here
we'll be a little too far
You're
away from the net
24. There's no reason to panic right now when they're only at 20.
Here comes their
Make a play.
Does that play an impact
there it
on
is.
that?
Oh. Did it get tipped?
Nope.
No tip. No
She
tip.
just turned
Okay.
a little too far.
That would have been a nice way to end it.
24-21.
Just
Saints
need one.
still with the lead.
So Tenacious T, tell us what goes through the server's mind when they know that if they put this serve in the net, it's game over.
Nice pass.
Well, they know.
Oh.
And there it was.
They know they got to put it
Johnston
in.
puts it home
But
for
they know
set
they
2.
can't put it in easy.
Right.
Because putting it in easy allows that to happen.
Yeah.
So it's one of those between a rock and a hard place a little bit. Like
you're kind of foobar.
I'm worried about it.
You're kind of foobar.
Yeah.
So
Saints are up 2 sets to nothing. It has been 2 great sets, back and forth, back and forth.
Oh no, that's the wrong button.
That's the wrong button, my friend.
Hey, I'm glad we're up 2-0.
Yeah.
Man, North Iowa's playing
lights out.
Lights out. Yeah, I agree. I mean, they have battled. They have dug out some good spikes by us.
They're playing.
They're hustling. They just had one really big, like we talked about, kind of goofy momentum play.
Yeah. Huge.
That kind of took them out of that whole set right there.
Johnson was able to lay out over the middle and get it over. That was
right after that play. McKenna came out and put some hard serves on them when they're already in that kind of that mental, psychological state of crap. We've been in this, and now we made that goofy thing, you know, and that big difference in girls' high school volleyball.
But even besides Johnson, just for the other 2 girls to just keep it up enough. You know, quick hands, quick hand-eye coordination, and then Johnson got to there and just
fast twitch muscles right there.
Yep, by all of them.
Huge.
Yep.
Is it hot in here? Is it just
Oh,
me?
it's hot in here,
I'm
baby.
taking off my
It's hot in here.
I can't.
It is.
It's been warm.
Burning up in this gym.
Hey, we got so there's a QR code in the upper left-hand corner. Let's just take a quick break here to talk about what is that thing? Why is it there? What happens? We'll be back right after this. Well, I'm going to go grab a stick of butter for a snack. You guys need one while I'm away?
Make sure you grab some sugar.
We'll be right back. Butter and
2
sugar.
sticks.
It's Saints TV's goal to bring the game to those who are unable to cheer from the stands. Watching the stream is free. Creating it is not. Please consider donating to our cause through our donation partner, Give Butter. 100% of your donation goes directly to the St. Ansgar school system, where it is used for the education of our students, the equipment used to create these streams, and the athletic department so that our students can keep competing in the sports that are near to their hearts. Thank you for supporting St. Ansgar, and thank you for giving Butter.
This broadcast is made possible thanks to the generous contributions of the advertisers you see here, as well as the Foundation for the Enhancement of Mitchell County and the Saints Legacy Fund.
Every single job that we do, either one or both of the owners are on the roof overseeing and often installing the products, which is something that we really pride ourselves on and make sure that we're going above and beyond.
It's in here, you did it. All right, we're back here. Set 3. Macy Meyer's going to be on the serve here for set 3. Saints up 2-0. Good serve.
Nice reception.
Coming center. Single block. Macy's able to get a piece of it.
There we go.
Out to Falk and off the block, and it goes out.
And that swing, that hard swing, is the result of like one of the things for years and years and years that we focus on in our gym is those out-of-system swings. Being able to take a swing on that instead of setting it or tipping it over. And this is the matches where that becomes a huge difference.
Just a little bit
And that
deep.
play, Macy got a piece of it, but got it up in the air. McKenna,
right, and
with a bump set, right
everybody can swing when everything's perfect. But the teams that can swing when everything's not are going to win.
Everything on the line here for these Bison. This is a best of 5 kind of a night.
Good recovery.
Yep,
Get it over.
Scramble.
All right. I'll go up that net. Too close.
Yep.
Yes. And I'm so happy because number 4 is on the serve for North Iowa, and she has been super effective.
Yeah, good to get her one and
we
done.
were able to get her one
and
and
they
done.
have a new
That's
player,
huge.
and I think number 7 did not play much or
Where's she at?
at
Right
all
here?
in the first
Okay.
2 games.
Good serve by Falk.
That was a great serve. Did it come off of
Good
her
job
hand?
by
Macy.
Macy.
Good swing by Porsche. Outside, double block. We
Good.
got a piece.
Oh.
And we're quite able to get it. Johnson
did
tried
what
to
she
keep
could.
it alive. That was a good swing by North Iowa on
That was
that
a
one.
really good swing.
Yep. Good job to get a piece of it, get in the air, just a little too far out.
And here we go, 2-2.
There's their southpaw server. Nice pass there by Johnston.
Good swing by
There was a
George.
single block on that, which means
That is
Amelia
not gonna
has
work.
all kinds of options.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Just swing away wherever you want.
Just not at her.
Norby back to serve again. So game 1, Cruzy serve.
Yeah, we
game
used to say
2,
there's one up,
Norby.
there's one up. Oh, you found her.
Oh,
But
nice.
We did not.
Good.
Her serves are on tonight, aren't they, guys?
Yep, and into the net there. You know, if I wonder if it's not, we can ask her afterwards, but maybe it's more of, it's so hot here, and maybe it's more of a conserving Cruzy a little bit in the front row, maybe?
I think there's some of that, but I also think with a team like this that isn't hitting the kills and they're going to the back, you know,
We
Norby's
have to have that back row
Norby's
presence.
more of a defensive
And another
player.
block by Johnston.
You know,
of
knowing the
course.
spacing, knowing where to get.
Especially when they're like pushing to corners and
Right.
doing some of that
Yep.
harder stuff when you
It's
when
harder
you
when you're
don't have as much defensive experience back there.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, guys. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Good serve by Norby.
Norby's going to give you a little
Yeah.
bit harder, flatter serve right now, too. And
another double block.
You
I
can't
don't know
tell
if
me
we
that
put
hasn't made a little bit of a difference.
It's made a huge difference. Nice
Good
pass, nice
pass.
set. Good. Oh, the
Oh,
carry.
they're going to call a
Got
carry. Going to call a carry there. You saw that.
Hey, guys, look who I found. Lonnie Hillman out there.
Lonnie.
Let's go Saints. Thanks for chiming in, Lonnie. Tell all your friends we're getting close to 600 viewers here
Yep.
tonight. We like that number.
And I would assume, you know, one of the things, too, with Cruzy, when you're 6'1", it's harder to get down there. None of us would know about that.
No.
Nice.
Yeah, it's hard to play low in the back row
Yeah.
when you're already that high.
Play low in the back row. Nice spot by the Bison.
Just was able to get it over the
Yeah.
net there.
So
Yeah,
we
it's
got a
like
little-
roller skating. And when tall people try and do
Yeah.
the limbo, you know,
it's a bad deal.
Who would have thought it?
Do we have any pictures
Nice
of Tenacious
serve.
T in the limbo?
Nice spot.
Anyway, Soph tried to sneak one over.
that never happened because of coordination issues,
Nice
not
3-1.
because of height.
Nice pass. Nice
Dotted
set.
it.
A little
A
close.
little close to the net. Good job
Good
by
recovery.
Porsche to keep it alive.
Yep.
And into the net. And you wonder if fatigue maybe
Yeah.
is, it's, like I said, it's hot in here.
It's hot
I mean,
here. They don't have a lot of substitutions.
Their arm swings right now are dropping below the net,
Yep.
which is kind of, it's still a good hard arm swing, but.
Hey, so we know that.
Good serve by Urbatch.
Skippy D'Angelo. We know that you've got a lot of experience here in
Dotted
Alaskan.
it.
There it is.
And
Oh, there it is.
whack.
That's a good play.
Yep, you want to run that off a dig. If you run it off a dig, they're not ready.
You got a lot of experience
Running
in
off a free
Alaskan
ball, they
beach
know.
volleyball.
Yep.
Skippy, does the ball travel differently up on Alaska than it does here in this hot gymnasium? What sorts of things are different here tonight than you experience in your Alaskan? What sand?
Well,
beach
the
sand-
footing for one thing.
Yeah, the
footing.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops. That was something weird happened there.
Yep, it looked weird. We
Looked
had
like
a
she hit
tough.
it with both
Porsche.
hands.
That's a
Yeah,
good
we had
spot.
a tough angle. They had a line judge in the way here.
Good job to
by
keep it alive.
Soph.
Get it over.
We're going to get a free one here over for North Iowa. We're going to go backside. We had the double block there. She dialed up the line.
The
It was close.
two main differences in Alaskan beach volleyball and regular beach volleyball is the footing and the shrinkage.
Yeah, I
Of
can
the court,
imagine
of the
that.
court. The court is
Well, yeah,
smaller.
it's cold.
The
Is
court
it
is
smaller
The
out
court
there?
is smaller.
The ball
is
gets a
smaller.
little
Is that-
hard, I feel
Ball
like.
gets hard.
All right,
Frozen
so
ball.
Saints are up 7-5 here. North Iowa on the serve.
Is that because of the footing they do that?
Partly.
Oh,
Nice.
baby. Good
Nice.
swing by
Oh.
Johnston.
Nope.
Good. Oh, they
That's-
got him in the net
That's
there.
all the carry. That's
Oh, the
6 hits
carry,
for North
okay.
Iowa.
All right.
Porsche back with the serve.
Sophie and
Saints-
Johnson have been on the same page. It is.
Yeah, those two and nice,
Good serve
nice,
by
reception.
Okay. Bring it all the way across there. Falk with the swing.
Oh.
And in. You weren't sure if she's going to get a good swing. It was pretty far away
Yeah.
from the net, but she
turned
dialed
and
the
looked at that
line.
line judge
Yeah.
desperately and was like,
She's like,
okay,
did
it was.
I put the right mess in
Yeah.
that ball?
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
9-5 Saints.
Good pool player. Nice serve.
Good serve. It's going to make it tough for North Iowa.
But she takes a swing. Good job by
Sophie's
Urbash to
able
be
Dig
there.
it out. Going to come back. Going to get a free
Yep,
one there.
good one.
Keep it alive.
Oh, that's
And that
out.
one is going to be out the back.
All right, get a little separation.
10-5
Gaze
On
over.
that
timeout
defensive
North
play-
Iowa.
On that
That's that one.
defensive play for North Iowa, their center went back and dug it while standing right in front of a defensive player. Well, that means now you don't have a setter.
Right.
Yeah.
So in that case, if you're that defensive player, you really want to call her off and take that so your setter can get you a good set.
Here comes Scoop Poop.
Scoop.
He's like, we're not even on.
You haven't heard a word you've been saying.
Go live here.
Duke's
going to play with
some color settings here. In this game, we've come out with a little bit more fire. We had that momentum from that one play.
That one
Doing
play
some manual Duke adjustments.
has literally carried over into this game.
Yes,
right?
yes, it has.
Like, it's hard in volleyball when you know you're down 0-2.
Yeah.
It's hard to get that.
And our girls aren't laying off of the gas. We talk about keep your pedal to the metal. Let's go.
And also, no disrespect to North Iowa, but also knowing that we've got more firepower. You're already down. You know, what can you do different?
We have the confidence of having played them already this year.
Yep.
And we know we won. And mentally, they know we won that match.
Right.
So
Yep.
that makes it.
But the good thing is,
and like
again,
I said, we've been in their position where
absolutely
you've come to a regional final and you're playing that top one or two ranked team.
Going to get a free one coming over.
And you can make some momentum plays.
Nice.
Good swing by Johnston.
Okay.
That's carry.
Good job by Porsche to stay with it.
Yeah, I was going to say, everybody else is celebrating. The ball still moving over here.
Right.
So 11-5, Porsche still on the serve here.
Yeah, you're right. It's a big stage, and they've really stepped up. But I think, again, Game 3 historically has been kind of the
good
Saints'
serve
weakness.
by Porsche.
Right.
And I think having 2 close games has probably helped us for this game.
Jewel.
Good job by Jewel.
And Jewel with another kill. You know, all year we've kind of missed that a little bit. At times it's been there, that right side hitter, and now we've had one right now.
Good swings
Jewel's been playing all 3 games right. Nice serve. Good dig.
I can only recall one hitting error back
here
there.
we go. Bump.
Oh, that's close to the net.
The back row attack. Sophie's a back row setter, and since she touched it, and it immediately crossed the plane.
Even though they touched it?
Even though it went
off the plane.
Right, it touched her first, then touched them, so then it's a back row attack.
I don't know how you see that stuff, you guys.
So the Bison stopped the bleeding a little bit. Nice pass. Nice set.
There's that.
Oh, yes.
That looked
she hung
strange.
forever.
She hung, and she turned her arm awkwardly back the other direction. Because the way her body was facing, she would have hit that off the scorer's table.
Yeah.
You know, but she did. She knew where her body was, court awareness.
And you know they're trying to put her
herself and
again, one of the other things that the Saints have in our advantage is, you know, some of our hitters are also play all the way around, like Johnston and Falk.
Right.
Jeff Anderson
watching. They're going to dig those.
That's right. He's watching double volleyball tonight, Jeffrey.
At the upper levels, what they are looking for is what they call a 6th rotation outside hitter, which means you don't come out. You can play defense too.
Oh,
nice serve by Tabbert.
Good receive by North Iowa. Nice block.
Swing there for the block, and we got it again.
So
we're starting to dominate the net a little bit here. Another good serve. Tabbert came in as a senior, and she's been doing a great job serving.
All year long, she's been just calm, cool, and collected. Nice serve. Little teardrop here, kind of changing where it goes.
And she was throwing a no-hitter. Throwing a no-hitter.
Johnson will come back in, back row. And again, Johnson, a good server. But I think it's also good to give her a little bit of a rest because she runs around so much.
Yep.
Somebody had a little gas.
Yep. Oh. Must have been a passerby or maybe.
Had a little child, might have a little dirty pants behind us. Or in front of us. Or might be one of us.
Candle Genius is brewing up a new scent.
It must be coming from that way.
It depends, pun intended.
It depends. Oh. And into the net service error by North Iowa.
I think the air's come a little bit out of their balloon.
Yep.
Yep.
Macy Myers coming in.
A little more body language after that serve that you could see that.
Macy the junior.
And that's hard. Regional final game, like
nice
that's
good
serve there.
Way to get a piece of. Good job by North Iowa to keep that one alive. Johnson to Urbach, over to Falk.
Good swing off the block and out.
Ava D'Angelo with the kill.
Yep.
Ava D'Angelo.
She had a little skip in her step. A little skip in her step.
She does have a little skip in her step, no doubt about it.
You know why they call me Skippy? I like peanut butter. Nice job by Meyer. Nice serve.
Oh, baby.
Oh, down up the back corner.
Painted the corner.
Here's a look at the happy dance there. I think Duke got that on the replay. Let's see. We love it when those girls run their circles. Nope, he missed it.
You missed it.
Well,
Come on, Duke.
Come on, Duke.
It was the bench players out the back doing
the
the circle run. You know?
What do you call that? Just call the circle run? It's brilliant. Oh,
He comes over the other side.
Genius thought that was an error.
I did. I thought it was going out of bounds.
Hey, wait a minute, fella.
Wait just a minute. That's not a script. That's not in the script.
That was a
here's their server. If they got a chance to come back, it's going to be on some service.
Number 4 has been their most dominant
They had a nice
serve.
hard swing right there. When was the last time you saw
And
that?
just out. Just tickled the tape and went out.
I don't know if he can see that far, but he could feel it. He could sense it.
Spidey senses.
Falk with the serve. Saints up 9. Got him doubled up.
Good serve.
And
there's an ace.
See,
and you can
Duke can't
feel,
catch us at this time.
I mean, I get it, North Iowa, they're playing for their life, and you can just feel the kind of the life just oozing out right now.
Duke on the circles, look at that.
And like I said, it's hard. You know you're in a regional final. You start to understand you're down 0-2 and the score is what it is.
And the momentum is not on your side right now.
The momentum has kind of been taken away a little bit. Like,
and for North
like
Iowa,
I said, we've been there.
Yeah.
We understand.
And it's almost a little bit similar situation to the Saints were last year for North Iowa. We weren't the 1 seed, but the second game of the tournament, the third game, we played Chipola in 5.
Yes.
Came down to the wire. They played Newman to 5. And then we swept Janesville to goal. They swept West Bend.
Yep, West Bend.
And obviously, you're 24-5 or whatever the record is, 27-5. They're a quality team.
Yeah, absolutely. 27-5. Yeah, coming into this one.
You don't get to the regional final if you're not a quality team.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
everybody is good at this point.
And one thing I think that as your team, so we went to state last year. We've been to regional finals, 4 out of the last 5 years. In football, you do better. It's hard to rank teams. It's hard to put teams in those pods. It's your advantage, obviously, when you get sort of a tradition going.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Off her head.
Good block. It was off her head. I'm almost positive that was a header. Replay that. Yes,
it was off
right
her
off the top of her head.
Program making state last
That's
year.
a highlight. Not your average Joe need to make a short on that one.
Highly ranked.
Right.
Which meant we were able to maintain that
Good serve by Falk.
And therefore get an easier,
tough. That got right to the net.
Being ranked number 2.
Right. And if we
just like next year, if this team finishes out here and makes the state tournament, next year the program will be ranked really high preseason, and they have another opportunity. It takes kind of breaking that door.
That's right back at the net. Cruzy dominated it.
To provide the future opportunities.
And if we hold on here, that ranking helps us get seated higher in the state tournament.
And
correct?
Since we're ranked number 2, once we get to state, we should be the 2 seed.
Got
so.
Gotcha. And the same thing kind of happens in
final
football.
Rankings, the final rankings, we were ranked number 2. So when the pairings come out later tonight, my expectation would be
just missed the back. I thought it was going to drop in there.
2 seed. Okay. So, which the nice thing is there, you avoid Ankeny Christian.
Yep.
Because you don't want to play them until at least the
obvious
final.
1 seed.
So that's a great point, Tenacious T. And one we're spending a moment talking about, how does the state seed after tonight?
And outside Porsche.
They've already a little pre-seeded based on your rankings and trying to separate out the teams that they thought had the best chance to make the state tournament based on how they played throughout the season.
So the rankings will
and then
play a role, right?
Right. They'll look at those final rankings, see where some of the upsets are, and adjust those.
Yep. Yeah, because
dig by Johnston.
If your number 1 and 2 teams make it, they'll probably be your number 1 and 2 seeds. If your number 3 team makes it, they'll probably be your 3 seed. And on down.
Yeah, we couldn't quite get to that one.
And on down until there's an upset in there, and then that might move things a little bit.
And last year, we went into the tournament not ranked in the top 8, but some other teams
we were
got
still
beat.
we were still a 5 seed.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so North
there
Iowa
were a few
serve.
upsets.
Yep.
I think based on rankings, we were an upset possibly.
Absolutely, against Janesville for sure.
Good pass. Outside to Porsche. Good
nice.
swing. Good swing by Porsche.
So if I'm not mistaken, the Saints have made the state tournament 5 times, but each time they made it 2 years in a row. 74, 75, 87, 88. Maybe we can say something else here in a little bit.
Well, it'd be 3 times, not 5 then, right? Well, we've made it 5 times total, yeah.
5 times total, but 3 sets of 2, hopefully.
Right.
Inside of Porsche
if we can
tip.
hold on.
And she got it in the back corner.
But in a school
So we're
our
at
size,
set point,
it
chance to
takes
go
a
to
senior
state here.
class, a junior
Trying to
class,
punch
a
our
sophomore
ticket.
Class.
Yeah.
So it
Norby's
makes
going to be
sense
on the
that,
serve.
You lose your seniors, but you still have quality juniors
Absolutely.
and sophomores. You lose your sophomores, for your juniors, you still have
Here we go,
quality
boys.
players.
Good serve by Norby. And back up, single block.
All right.
Oh, and
Not
off the
quite
hands
yet.
of Johnston there.
Not quite yet.
So we're able to stop North Iowa. Had kind of a little bit of a mini run there. We were able to stop that. And point for point, we'll take this.
They're big killers in the back. Yo.
You go left or
Good
right there,
serve.
Skip.
Oh, I'm in the.
That's all right.
Oh, double
that was
handed
good.
by
I
Johnston.
think she hit it with both hands.
That's all
And
right.
into the net, there it is. Saints go to the state. They just punched their ticket 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row.
The Saints have done it in 3 straight sets.
You know, we saw the brackets. We thought we had a pretty good chance of making it, but you got to play the game. The way North Iowa came out those first 2 games is like, oh boy.
Yeah, they came to play.
They could have easily won one, if not both those games. And I think winning neither one of them, they just lost. I mean, they just didn't have enough in game 3.
No, they didn't. They didn't. And we just kept swinging. We kept battling. We kept getting after it, even when we were down. And I tell you, the play of the game, Johnson laying out in the middle and backhanding that thing over the net was the play of the game.
You called that. Coach called that. He's like, that's going to be a momentum swing right now. And by golly, it was.
Hey, congratulations, North Iowa Bison.
Great season,
got
North
to the regional
Iowa.
finals. You know, we might be a little biased, but you played one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah. And 27-6 is a great year for North Iowa.
And we said this several times tonight. We've been there.
Yep.
Where you have to go like you battled all season and you've had a great season and you just have to play that ranked team that like it's going to be hard.
I'm looking at North Iowa here. Well, their number 2 is a senior. There we get the banner. Duke Scoops right there.
That's right. He's getting in the mix. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that.
Saints go up. The crowd wants good. Oh, they're waiting. They're waiting. They're waiting. They're waiting.
Storm the court. They stormed the court.
Yeah, they stormed the court. They wanted a piece of it. All right. Let them in there. Oh, man. What a night for the Saints. We didn't start off super hot, but we battled and finally got in our groove, really, that third set.
Yeah.
We finally started to really get in the groove.
We stayed in a better groove for the whole match than what we've seen the last couple of matches out of us.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a little different. There they go. A little different feeling, too. It's a little different feeling, too, where last year wanted to win, didn't really, I wouldn't say expect to win, where this year it's kind of like a little different tension.
Right.
When you're the one.
Right. The tension was a little more like, okay.
You're not the underdog.
We know it should be us, but we have to perform.
Yeah.
Where last year it was like, even as a coach last year was like, you look at the scoreboard and knowing Janesville's history of state championships, and it was still slightly unbelievable as a coach when you look at the scoreboard and be like, holy crap, we're going to do this, you know. And I think it got to point 20 in game 3 where it was a little bit like, oh my God, we're actually going to do this.
They got
all
the all the kids, the student section, massive student section for the Saints. They're all on the floor
Some
here.
of those kids aren't even from St. Andrew.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yes, and
Alfalfa's down there.
And we're playing country roads.
Yep.
So I don't,
Not sure why.
That gets us super excited right now, right? I don't.
Ticket punch.
And you know what's kind of amazing?
There it is.
What's kind of amazing too is I wouldn't say in the whole tournament that we've even come close to our potential. We have not really played our best.
No, we have not.
And I don't know if you want to say there's
that's good and bad.
Missed plays, missed opportunities out there, but like I think that means there's still further to go. So
get in there, the crowd. Let's go.
Because now we're going to be in a
there you go,
where
folks. Mayhem.
The competition for us gets harder and harder and harder.
Yep.
So some of those things have to be cleaned up to compete.
Right. And part of it, I think, too, is being the favorite throughout your bracket. You can't help but play a little bit tense, a little bit trying to not mess up. And you get to state, it's like, hey, let's go down and have fun and play.
Once you get to state, you can be a 1 seed, a 2 seed. I don't know, other than Ankeny Christian, I don't know if there's a clear favorite because everybody's played different people from around the state.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Nobody's played the same teams.
I'm not even sure what the line is on the next game.
You're not score comparing anymore.
Right.
You're going in pretty blind other than your scouting reports.
Yep.
Well, there you have it, folks.
We got a couple proud dads, a proud coach.
Yep.
There
a proud
it is.
genius.
This is so much fun, guys. Officially our last broadcast, so let's not be in a hurry to get out of here. I mean, this year, right? Because we don't get to broadcast.
At some point,
down
we got to
the
hug our
state.
daughters.
I think there's
you
going to be a point.
You guys need to go hug your daughters. Yes, you guys absolutely need to. I'm not in a hurry to leave here just yet. But
I
we'll
think
keep
the
this
state
thing going.
probably will be
hold down
calling
the fort.
us and
Yep.
saying that they need our broadcast.
You guys hold it
All
down.
right.
They should.
We will be back.
They should. Guys, go hug your daughters. Congratulations to you fellas. And thanks for your contributions here. Coach, what do you need to do? These girls are your girls, too. You've been teaching them all up until this year. You're welcome to go down there, too.
No,
I can
a lot of
certainly
pride,
take this
you
thing.
know. So, and I always, even when we did this kind of stuff, it was always one of my beliefs to, like, kind of stay out of the pictures, stay, like, let the kids have their moment.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
and as a teacher and a coach, I think that's kind of been ingrained in me a little bit, like, we'll be here for a long time, you know, so let them have their individual moments as kids.
I love this. What a great feeling. 2 years in a row. Last year, I think you guys talked about it. I think that you were the underdog against Janesville, as I recall. You came out and got it done. How many sets was that last year? I was trying to remember.
That was 3. That was a 3-0.
We did it in 3-0 last year as
and
well.
that's kind of what was partly surprising about it with being an upset was it was 3-0.
Yeah, I remember it wasn't. We weren't sweating like crazy.
And I think they talked about it earlier. We played Chipola in a 5-gamer in the match before that, and something clicked a little that night, and the momentum from that carried us through that Janesville match.
Oh my goodness!
A couple days later.
That's so great to see this. Well, congratulations to these girls, and while they're lining up here at Tenacious T. What's next? Now, what do? You've been coaching these girls. You've been through this before. You go celebrate
as
tonight,
a coach,
right?
You
now
celebrate tonight, but you're also probably up till midnight trying to get the logistics figured out.
Yeah.
And as much fun as next week is going to be, you're going to get home on Friday afternoon and you're going to sleep the rest of the weekend. Because it's kind of a go situation, and if you keep winning, you're up all night watching tape, and you're trying to entertain your own kids, and it's just. There is so much to it, and next week's a little bit awkward for us because we have parent-teacher conferences and all those things.
Oh, yeah,
it's going to be a tiring week for all parties involved, but a super fun week for all parties involved.
Yeah, no joke.
And I think that's one of the biggest things is like making an experience, make it fun. The girls' union does a great job of all kinds of experiences for the kids down there to really make it a big deal for them when they get down there. So, and I've coached in Nebraska before, and I can honestly tell you
that's you
that
right there.
When we get down to when you get down the state in Iowa, it's a completely different experience than what you get in other states. As far as some other states, you're still playing in a high school gym for the state tournament for some first rounds. But here they do an amazing job of, like, as I said, making it a really big deal for the kids and making it something really special for all of them to get down there.
Yeah, and I think our lips are a little bit off of the video here. I actually went off of that because I think we got about a 3-frame difference in that, Duke. What a joyous moment, and Coach Clevenger actually mentioned it today at the pep rally. If you missed it, we did a pep rally. We live streamed it. It's out there to see forever. I see Ava D'Angelo brought her sister Aspen in today. What fun. Duke, you want a headset? Well, I mean, we got an extra headset if you want to join. That would be awesome. Oh, you know what? We could do it with your remote mic, and I can USB off that camera if you want. Oh, you bring them up. Okay, awesome. I love that. So we're going to interview some athletes here. So going back, Coach Clevenger mentioned, like, how many teams in the state? And there are, 130? Well,
1A
teams,
I suppose,
yeah, but an A in football. So, it's a little different in the fall sports season. But mention how many teams have both volleyball teams still playing and football teams still playing? And he mentioned 4. I believe,
and that
was the number.
To me, that you can take that across all sports. I think a source of pride for me in St. Ansgar has always been we are competitive in everything. And
Yes.
there's a lot of other schools that they may win the state championship in sport X, but they have very few wins in 5 other sports throughout the year. So like just having the well-rounded athletes and that kind of thing, that we are able to remain competitive. And that's built off the culture. Like Coach Nielsen and Coach Clevenger in the weight room have kind of set that up. And it's kind of built and built and built over the years where we can be at this point.
I love it. Look what we have here,
Look who we
guys.
have
Look
here.
what we have here.
Hello.
Big killer, Josie Jewell.
The
She
killer.
was big killers all night.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of dominated that
she-
first set there.
She was, at one point, she was 4 for 4 with 4 kills. Then she just had one that went a little bit out of bounds.
Just a little.
Like
It's
15
okay.
feet or so, but still.
You know what?
But overall, I'm guessing if we look at the hitting efficiency, pretty strong
Thank
night
you.
for Josie
Thank you.
Jewell.
Thank you.
How's it feel going back to state?
It's actually really great, but I'm just excited to do it with all my teammates, and we're really happy because we've been working so hard for this, and this is the day that we've been waiting for all year. So
Oh, yes, it is. And you have been working hard, and it has paid off.
Yeah.
You girls look good tonight.
thank you.
My goodness, the serving, I think, and you talked about it a little bit earlier, too, about how, well, before the game, you
Right.
mentioned, like, you know what, there's just so much energy. You have to first contain it, right? And you saw that happen a little bit in the first. Very normal, very typical. But, man, you girls, when you found it, it was lights out. How'd it feel?
Really great. Sometimes, our serves aren't as good as they should be, but sometimes it hurt us, but then we just got back into a rhythm, so it was good.
Yeah.
So you didn't start, but you come off the bench and you still have a great game. What's it like having a team that's balanced and you got girls coming in and out? Seems like all the time. What's it like to have teammates that you can rely on from top to bottom on the roster?
It's great because you never know. One person might not be having the best night, but someone else could be having a great night that sometimes doesn't really. But it's great having depth because it's a variety on our team, which is a great asset. So.
Sweet. You guys ask her another question. I'll find someone else to drag up
Well,
here.
see, I know the truth about one of the main reasons that Josie really wants to get back down to Iowa City.
Yes.
She is seriously looking forward to some van time with Zip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some van time with
Cruising
Zip?
around
What does this mean?
Coralville, Iowa City.
Last year
with
we made
Zip
him
behind the
drive
wheel.
us around, and it was so fun.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, and those are the experiences I'll always remember. That's why it's so cool to make it.
I love it. So that's one of the highlights, huh? Is there anything that you can share about that folks out there who are considering going to volleyball and being part of a state qualifying team should know, and that might just tip them over the edge? Say, you know what? Yes, I'm going to do this volleyball thing.
Well, I like going down and seeing all the different classes of volleyball play.
Yep.
Like last year we watched Dyke and Mount Vernon, and I really enjoyed watching those, and just going and getting a lot of food was nice. So.
But this year there might not be as much time for that because the goal is to do what first?
Win.
Dubs first,
Dubs.
right? Get
Dubs.
the dubs, and then
Dubs.
Business first, play later.
Yep.
You got it. Amelia Porsche, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you.
How fun.
Good job.
You getting out of here? You don't want to razz her a little bit? Duke's going to go find
Hey,
someone
something
else
I
to razz
noticed.
her.
So funny story. These Nike jerseys they got on.
Yep.
Showed up to our school the day after we lost at the state tournament last year.
They did?
And if Amelia puts her elbows up here for us in the screen, look at them bad boys. That tells you how much Amelia's been diving around the court this year.
I got to get
that
there with my
brand new
legs. Not a good
uniforms,
thing.
and she has killed them with hustle.
How'd it feel tonight?
I guess it kind of started sinking into the third set, which was really nice because we were able to build a lead more than we had the other sets. So that was really nice that we kind of had that sense of security in that third set. So by the time we had won, it was a little more sure, which still made it fun, but it was more security with that.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm winning those two, the two as close as they were, the first two, I had to believe that they're going to go into desperation mode and like something's going to happen and we might go into some safety mode but you just dominated that third set, just dominated. What did the coach say going into that set? They put you in that state of mind.
Just kind of reiterating that we're 2 up, but that they've already reverse swept a team this year. So at Newman, they had lost the first 2 sets and came back and won in 5. So that we just kind of really had to stay focused because they have that grit to be able to come back. So I think we had kind of settled in at that time too. I think there were a lot of nerves coming into the game, and I think we really cleaned it up, especially with our serve, so we were able to keep the ball on our side and build a lead more than we were the first 2 sets.
Sophie, welcome to the Broadversation.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us again. I think you joined us last time as well.
Yep.
Did you do anything different tonight?
I don't know. I think we came out hot, and that's what we wanted to do, and that's what we did on Monday's game, our first set, and it worked, and it always has worked, so I think we just knew that we needed to do that if we wanted to win all of them.
Seemed like intensity was a little bit better tonight compared to some of the last couple of matches where we'd maybe lose a game to Riceville or whatever. This might have been probably a better team than Riceville, but how did the atmosphere, do you think, affect like your ability to stay focused throughout 3 games?
It was huge. I think that they were out there and they had nothing to lose and we had everything to lose, so I think that helped a lot. We were playing with a lot on the line, and the crowd being high energy in those moments where we really needed it when we were down and when we were up really helped and led to our success.
I notice if we look at Sophie's elbows.
Let me see your elbows.
Okay.
Let's see your elbows.
Let's see your.
Well, those are those new jerseys? They look so new.
They are. We were just showing off all the holes in hers.
Yeah, I have no holes.
Sophie didn't have to hit the floor a lot tonight. A lot of her digs came from up above her head when they hit line. She was digging those balls. So that's not going to put holes in your jersey when they're up that high, right?
Yep.
Not your fault.
Let's see. So I'm going to run the camera. Can you hold? What is that? What is that thing around your neck? You ladies are wearing the same jewelry tonight. What is this?
Metal.
I want to see if I can zoom. How much I can zoom in on that? Let's see. I only have. Oh wait. What's going on? I think Duke is running. Is someone messing with my camera back there behind my head? I think maybe. There it is. I'm gonna turn off my zoom in pan since I got a guy.
What?
It's on you.
I actually got a guy running the camera now, so there we go. So okay, so the front. Let's get a zoom in on the front side of that. What does it say? I mean, obviously you've seen one of these before last year, right?
Yep.
And on the back, does it just say what, like state qualified? Not just, right? That's a big deal.
2024.
Champions. I love it. So what happens tonight? What night is it? It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday night.
And you got school tomorrow? You got to go to school after this?
Good
Oh my
times.
goodness. Now what?
Cancel school.
Yeah, cancel school.
That's a big win, ladies, and it's the kind of win that I'll say back here makes it really easy for the guys broadcasting because, well, you just do it in 3, right? And a good team, I think the volleyball IQ that I saw out here tonight, like they knew what your strengths were, and they were looking for, like, there's going to be a hole somewhere because of how these girls cover.
They started that first game trying to hit deep corners, hit line a little bit, and you could tell that they were going for that, but they ran out a little bit gas with their swings later on as the match went along. And we adjusted to some of those things. So you saw Amelia getting down the line a little bit more when they were going there, and that wasn't a kill anymore, and that took away some of the things they were trying to do.
Yeah. Well, ladies, congratulations. Obviously, your team, your people down there, they want to celebrate with you, and you probably want to hang out with them a little bit. So thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations.
Great job.
Great regular season and postseason to this point. Great luck at state. We're going to be down there. They won't let us broadcast those dirty dogs, but we're going to work on that. But we'll get to go down there and cheer real loud for you. Oh, I guess we got a coach coming. Do you want to stay on, and we'll let Coach interview the coach and the two of you? I think it's good to have the coach and a couple. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Coach, I'm going to put this headset on you.
Oh, I don't have any questions written down, so we'll see what happens here. All right, Coach. What in-game adjustments did you make there? Especially after the first game, we saw they were kind of attacking our deep corner line a little bit, and we noticed a little switch with McKenna Norby serving. What do you think that did to kind of help get the momentum going?
Well, for the deep line shot, we shifted our block to blocking line. One of their hitters would hit cross occasionally, but otherwise both their outsides were trying to shoot line, so we shifted over to stop that. And then with McKenna serving, needed a little more aggression with a little pace on it. And
she likes to go back there and rip it.
She does, and she did well with it.
Yeah, she got her momentum going on it and was keeping it in, and that was she had a big run right there. Yeah. The other odd play we talk a lot while we're up here about like kind of weird plays that can sometimes make a difference in a match, and there was a serve receive ball in the second game where Macy took the first ball and it was going to the floor. and JC saved it over for a point. We went on a, what was it, almost a 9 or 10-1 run after that.
Yeah.
So we kind of talked a lot about, like, sometimes it's doesn't seem as much like a volleyball play type of play that can make such a big difference in the match, because it just kind of stripped them of that lead, and they didn't really score much again the rest of that game, and it carried over to the third game. So just kind of those hustle plays. Were there any other plays like that you thought kind of made a big, huge difference in garnering that momentum and the ability to keep it?
Honestly, that was the play of the night.
Yeah, it's that play
because
where
we were down by so many points. I was this close to calling a timeout.
They're feeling really confident at the time,
Right.
and then just something weird happens, and maybe we can't beat these guys, you know?
Yeah.
So, and right after that was when you brought McKenna in.
Yep.
So they were just coming off of that, like, little letdown, and she ripped 3 or 4 serves on them right a row, and that probably did it right there.
That did
you
it
know?
right there.
So.
And they didn't come as aggressive for that third set either that I thought maybe they would, but they kind of shut down early.
Right, and now, Coach, I hope you're prepared for a long night of figuring out logistics and all kinds of other stuff. Okay, getting the kids to bed is going to be on Sam tonight.
Yep. I hope you're ready for a long night, because I'll be asking you all sorts of questions.
Yeah, I better make the wife drive home so I can answer text messages. But good job, and what are you probably most looking forward to about getting down to Iowa City?
Showing everyone where we're at, that we came for more than just a one match at Iowa City.
Play longer, right, Sophie?
Yeah.
Play longer. The van rides with Zip are fun, but we want to play volleyball, right? All right. Do you need me to ask him anything else? Or should we go let them celebrate? Yeah, go party with your peeps.
That's right. Let's go party.
And goal next week is big dubs.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Ladies, congratulations. That's amazing. Great night to be a Saints fan. All right, so while this party continues, I think we're kind of getting ready to sign off here. I think these people will be celebrating. There'll probably be very little sleep tonight in all of the excitement. Did you talk about the schedule? What is the schedule for state, Coach?
We play on Tuesday. Since we were ranked number 2, they will come out with the pairings later, but my guess is since we're ranked number 2, we would be in the 6 o'clock game on Tuesday.
Okay.
Do not verify with me. Last night, I believe it was around, I don't know, it was 9 o'clock or so, because a lot of those matches were done by then when the schedule showed up on Twitter. So around 9 or 10 o'clock tonight, they will post the schedule. One other thing we should probably mention is the state volleyball t-shirt order was emailed out today, and that has a very, very fast turnaround time. So people, if they want a state volleyball t-shirt for this year, need to get that order in by 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm on a different mic than I was.
And I don't
muted
know,
myself. So I could put it in.
I don't know, is there a way we could post a link to the store through Damaris Hardware or something?
I can put it in the chat.
I believe it's on the.
I don't have the
8 o'clock
link.
in the morning by tomorrow. You gotta. So.
Do you have the link?
I have it on email. I can email it to you if you.
Well, maybe I have it on email too then.
Because the school sent it out on online JMC, I believe.
Okay. Well, let me get to that
in an email.
And let me see if I can find it, because we'll put it in the chat is what we'll do.
Yep, and it's through Damaris Hardware, and right now they have a deadline set of 8 a.m.
There we go. State volleyball shirt.
And there's
so
a
I'm
link
going
there.
Let's see how I do that. Copy that. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I can do it here.
And then that's so that they can have them probably by, Tuesday mid-afternoon, so people can get them before they head south. Rolling down what I lovingly refer to as Saints Avenue to get down the Coralville.
Saints Avenue, the avenue of the Saints to Coralville. That's clever. I like that. So I have the link. I'm gonna put that in the broadcast right now. Will it be clickable? Well, I'll put it in the comments. I don't know. It probably won't be clickable in those comments. But here's to take a look at State Volleyball 2024. .itemorder.com/shop/home. Hold on, we'll put it back up there. It only stays for so long. there's a way to make it stay. I just don't have it set to stay like that. So one more time, STA State Volleyball
and I know
2024.
school personnel will have it. I'm assuming that maybe it's been posted to the Facebook page. I don't know. But that way people can get those shirts ordered and
Tell me
be
when that
ready
store
to rock
closes.
for Tuesday.
Yeah, when's that
I
store
believe
store
that
close?
they said orders are due by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
8 a.m. tomorrow. Get it done, folks.
So
There's still a
not
lot of
a
folks
lot of
out here
time.
listening in, so get on that. You know what? If we think about it, you know what? Just get on it. You probably already have the school link, those of you who are hanging out here. But if not.
And I'm sorry, but I have a 9-year-old that probably should get home and get to bed.
Well,
you know, so.
That's fair enough, Coach. Thank you, Tenacious T, for being here tonight. We love your expertise. The fans love your expertise. Thanks, by the way, this season. We don't get to broadcast any more of these
another
this
exciting fall season for all the Saints athletes.
There's no better way to broadcast than to do it every possible one.
Saturday, Lila Powers running at State Cross Country.
Great. So, I'm glad you mentioned. I know you need to go, but we got Friday. We got boys football.
Right. We got football at Wapsie Valley.
Wapsie Valley.
Playoff
Saturday,
game.
Lila
Saturday,
Powers,
Lila's
State Cross Country. I think that's
in
10
Fort
a.m.
Dodge. Yep.
In Fort Dodge, and then the girls cheerleading squad will be
they
performing their state
at their state
performance
competition
on Saturday as well. So there's a lot of postseason activities going on, and then we hope to be doing some more next week.
Yeah.
Well, we know we will.
We're gonna
We'll be there.
Put some miles on the vehicles, people, and get down there.
You got it. Great night to be a Saints fan. Great week to be a Saints fan. I see Christy Nixon out there talking to Skippy D'Angelo down beneath our camera. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Saints win and advance to state. Candle Genius right here with probably about a 3-clip lag in my mouth versus my voice. I can fix that by why would I? And there's a QR code if you really want to know where to go for a good time. Scan the code, saintstv.com, babies. Thanks for those of you who have generously given butter in the top left-hand corner of the screen. What a great season to be a Saints fan, and what a great way to end the season broadcasting on the very last one that we qualify to broadcast with the Saints win and advancement to state. Thanks for joining us. We're going to see you at the game Friday night. We're going to see you perhaps, which, by the way, we'll be covering that one. So if not at the game, we'll see you on Saints TV. Good luck, Lila Powers. Good luck to the girls' cheerleading squad. And good luck to these Saints on Tuesday. We'll be there. You be there, too. State bound. These girls, thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.